Hi guys, it's Alicia. I have a little update. It's not a major update. Usually every week I have an update on the most recent wax try-in, but due to Labor Day and the holiday, my next appointment isn't until Tuesday. Today is Friday. So in my last video, I told you guys that I think the only way I can effectively communicate my concerns and my observations with the denturist that I'm working with would be to write an email. That gave me a lot of anxiety, and it took me like a while to really figure out how I wanted to word it. I shared it with you guys and I pinned it as the top comment, and I think it's in my video before this. So if you want to see how I worded it, it's there. So I sent that email. Like I said, gave me a lot of anxiety. I didn't get any response to it. And I emailed them one other time, like a longer email with pictures. I've emailed them a few times, but in the beginning, they agreed to remake my teeth after I emailed them pretty lengthy email explaining my concerns and showing with pictures that were labeled exactly what I was talking about. I got a short response back just saying, Dr. Shatkins briefly had a moment to look this over and he agreed to remake your teeth. We want you to be happy. And that was it. I had asked one of the secretaries in the office, for an email that I could use to send him pictures and correspond with him. So that was the email they gave me. They said it was his personal assistant. And so that made sense because it wasn't his name, it's someone else's name. So over the course of the last 4 months, I've asked other questions through email. I've asked her, for cleaning my teeth instructions specifically, just so I could make sure that I had it right, what they were telling me. I asked her what shade these teeth were to begin with, because I didn't know until recently. That question never did get answered. I asked another one that was answered. So about 5 or 6 emails between me and the personal assistant. So I sent this email. I didn't get a response. I really was like getting antsy about it because I just didn't want to get to Tuesday and not know if he had seen the email. So I decided to write a small email just saying, hello, I was just wanting to make sure this is the correct email to contact Jim / the denturist / the lab. Like, thank you, have a good day. And pretty quickly I did get a response to that. And she said, this is a personal email and Dr. Shatkins doesn't typically email his patients. Any concerns you have, you can call and schedule an appointment. That was it. So I was like, immediately like texting back right away. I was like, I apologize. This was the email I was given to correspond with the dentist, and there really is not enough time in the appointments, but thank you anyway. So I haven't gotten a response to that yet, but that is starting to freak me out because all of a sudden now this is a personal email, and I was told that was his personal assistant, and she has communicated with me and responded to my emails through that email for the past 4 months. I don't know. So it's starting to play games with my head now. I'm starting to wonder if they're like planning to just kick me out or planning to be done with it. They just aren't going to make the changes anyway. Like, I'm about to just say, well, you're going to make them how you want to make them. So just hurry up and do it then. Like, if you're not going to even care what I say, then what's the point, I'm trying to be very patient, and I am a very patient person. I'm a nice person. I'm very compassionate. I'm very empathetic and sympathetic and like all those things. And I really still feel very vulnerable in the office in these wax try-ins when it's just me. And, I do have a lot of anxiety. I am scared that they're just going to say, you're too much and we don't want to deal with you and we're not going to keep making any changes and we're done. Like, I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's my fear. It's tripping me out that they responded and say that's a personal email. Like, that really throws me for a loop because now that I'm doing videos, people are coming to me and making appointments with them or having surgery and then coming to let me know how it's been. And there's one particular person I made a connection with, and she doesn't live too far from me, and she had her stuff done and she was horrified. Like, the same office as me, very similar experience. Her jaw wouldn't shut, the teeth are too big. She was in so much pain because of how big they were that she couldn't even leave them in like for longer than 2 days, and they're supposed to stay in for like several days after the surgery. So she took them out, and she wanted to ask them to remake them and ask my advice, and I told her what I had done writing that email and sending pictures, and that's when they had agreed to remake mine. So of course I gave her the email and I said that's his personal assistant, and she wrote the email, and then Didn't get a response. And then finally, after I sent this and got my response with her saying, oh, this is a personal email, now it's like, I'm going to have to go, I had to go tell that girl, like, look, this is what they just told me. I mean, that sucks. I don't even know what to tell people. Like, you can't make this shit up, you know? So, like I was saying, I feel very vulnerable still and emotional, and I have good days, I have bad days. So, my next appointment being on a Tuesday is actually really good. My husband usually can't go to my appointments when they're on Thursdays because it's his busiest day of work. So, I just told him, like, I really hope he can come this time and come on Tuesday. So he agreed he's going to come with me on Tuesday, and he told his boss, so they already know. Which slightly makes me nervous too. I just hope they're not rude to me in front of my husband, because I know my husband, and that shit's not going to fly. I know. I'm really big on not escalating situations, and, is this a weird angle, or is this, okay, I don't know. Let me see. Maybe, is this better? Better lighting? I don't know. I don't have the best lighting. Anyway, like I said, I don't know how it's gonna go. Hopefully everything will just go a lot smoother, and everyone will be polite and give us the fair amount of time. And I do want to ask if I can take more time this time, and, you know, have a few minutes to myself without them hovering with their hand out. Like, he literally stands there next to me. That's not a good angle. But he literally will stand right next to me the whole time with his hand out, waiting for me to give him back. And it's just too much. Like, it's just too fast. It's too rushed. It's not working, clearly. So anyway, I think that's my update. I got to get off of here and, you know, go do some baby children stuff. Stuff with my babies. And, oh my goodness, I don't freaking know. I just wanted to let you guys know that that was their response. So, yeah. You know, I really hate to have to talk about negative shit, but at the same time, people have to know my full experience so they can really make a decision for themselves if they want to go there. Because in the end, my results could be amazing. And, you know, people could be like, wow, I really like your results. Where did you go? And I'll tell them. But, you know, it's just a struggle to get to those results, apparently. And I don't even know if they really know how people are feeling the way they treat them. I know that this poor girl that I just met is feeling totally destroyed right now. And she's not getting a response from their email. She has no guarantee yet that they'll remake them. That's hard to freaking live with right after surgery, the first week. Like, come on now. This is supposed to be one of the best places to go. They're supposed to be experts. I don't know. I hate saying negative things. I really do. But, I don't know. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to stay positive, and when we go on Tuesday, when my husband and I go, I'm going to try to be in a very happy mood, very polite and positive, and when I ask for extra time, I'm going to try to just do it very happy, upbeat, positive, try to keep the mood light, try to keep things just light so it's not like heavy. I'm going to try not to act stressed out. I'm going to try not to stress them out. I'm going to try not to make it seem like I hate what they're doing. I'm going to try not to make it seem like I have no faith in this process. You know, I'm going to try to go in there really chilled out. And hopefully my husband will be the key to the success. And I think it will really help. And if we have enough time, after my appointments, I usually go right to my car and video the update so you guys know exactly what happened before I forget. Because I have a horrible freaking memory a lot of the time. Which is why I like to video and take pictures of things. It really helps me to remember my life, you know. Anyways, what was I going to say? So hopefully with my husband there, things are going to go much better. But I'm going to get off of here and go take care of my babies. Just want to let you guys know what's going on. Please do let me know if you have any opinions, advice. I really don't know. It sucks to have to give negative updates. Really does. But, I mean, this is the way it is, you know? And if these dentists don't want people saying negative things, then they really need to work on how they treat people. And they need to slow down with this entire thing. I feel like it's all rushed from start to freaking finish, and that is why so many people, it can't be random that myself and this other girl that just had it done, we both had like the same freaking issue. So there's something not right there, and I don't get it, because I know that there's a lot of celebrities, NFL players, famous strippers, there's a lot of really famous elite people that go here for their teeth, so I know that they can do it. I don't know. Am I just overreacting? Am I just feeling like it's, you know, maybe they really don't like know how that comes across, but I don't know why you would tell me it's a personal email now and not 4 months ago. The first time I emailed you with very personal information, personal pictures. You know what I'm saying? If that was your personal email, you probably should have told me that the first time. You shouldn't have responded as if you're his personal assistant and that was your personal assistant email with the intent of only sharing with the doctor. Like, come on now. All right, well, that's it anyways. So I will let you guys get back to your day. I am hoping that I'm going to have a date night with my hubby tonight. And if we can't get away and we have no babysitter, we're going to have a freaking date night at home. And hopefully, like I said, after this next wax try-in, it would be awesome if me and my husband have time to do a little introduce him to you video, because we've been wanting to do that. And Tuesday, he'll be with me for the appointment. He'll probably be with me when I do my update. And so we should be able to introduce you to the most amazing man in the world. I love him so much. You guys will too. Like, he's just very lovable. Anyways, all right. I'll let you guys go. Thank you for listening to my freaking rant. And I'll see you in my next video. Love you.